But I think the most interesting result of the 2020 season is the impact it has on 2021. Not the rebuild itself, but 2021. Last winter, you heard me say, I really think 2021 has a chance to be really interesting. And that seems even more likely with the belief that the league is going to stick with the 16-team playoff format. I hate it. I despise it. I don't want it. Throw it away. And I don't think a lot of people like it. David shaking his head too. I think most baseball folks hate it, except owners, because it's going to save them money. But if that's indeed what they're leaning toward, we have to assume that's what they're going to stick with. And I think that becomes the opportunity for the Mariners. The real opportunity in 2021 has gone from kind of one final season with little expectations, and now it's more of a chance to sneak into the postseason during the last of what I would call a full-on rebuilding year. If you can rebuild and threaten the playoffs, that is a win-win-win-win-win situation. They did it a little bit this year, but in a full season, there's so much more value to that. So much more value to the fan base, so much more value to the players. And 2022 was never likely to be classified purely as such, certainly not by me, unless the first few years were colossal failures. But 2019 and 2020 were not colossal failures. So 2022 is an expectation season. If it's a 16-team playoff format in 2022 and the Mariners do not make the postseason, something's wrong. Something's really, really wrong. But the fact that the club suffered no significant setbacks with major pieces of the rebuild and continued to add to their collection of young talent, going back to that, by the way, significant setback. At the big league level, it was probably Shed Long not performing at all, and then we find out that he has a major injury. And he's going to come back from that injury and be 100%, but it's 2020 ended up being a lost season. He didn't perform and he was hurt. And, Justin Dunn's progress, well, we didn't see him pop, and we're not sure he's going to stay in the rotation. So, but that wasn't a significant setback because that we kind of knew that. And it was one of the reasons why after seeing Dunn last summer, I couldn't put him back into the top 7. He ended up being at the bottom of my top 10, and even, at times late in his prospect status career was outside of my top 10. But those are the biggest setbacks. I mean, that's pretty significant. I'd throw Julio Rodriguez getting hurt in there, but he didn't miss games. He missed some time at the alternate training site down at Cheney with the guy, but he didn't miss games. And they continue to add to their collection of young talent. That includes now a major league ready catcher in Luis Torrens and a big league ready bat in Ty France. Those guys are surefire 26-man opening day roster guys added to the organization during the season. And what this is now is not a chance to skip steps in the rebuild. No skipping steps. No. That's what Jack Sorenzik and that group did. 2009, he comes along. They get the draft and develop thing going and people are hyped, and then they skip the development part. But heading into 2010, they tried to win. They signed Figgins. I've gone over this tons of stuff. They signed Figgins. They traded for Cliff Lee. They went for it. They completely changed their MO. Now, they traded Cliff Lee in June or July because, they weren't winning. But that's the approach they took. They were not committed to the long term. They wanted a quick way to turn it around and figured we got to do this with young players because the last 4 or 5 years, the Bill Bavasi group did it with veterans and it didn't work. Let's go get a guy, Jack Sorenzik, that can do it with young players. No skipping steps. Seattle should not, and I don't believe will at all. They will not spend significantly in free agency over the winter to turn what amounted to a 73-win roster in 2020 into a 90-plus win roster.